So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا سلطان الأنبياء يا سلطان الأنبياء مدد يا محمد مصطفى دستور يا سيدي يا شاه مردان. Time is three-dimensional. Why and how? How to see that and how to understand that. We are living in three dimensions. These are the three dimensions of materia, and everything was created in as signs for other dimensions, basically, right? So whatever is going on here, on another level, it is the same, but a little bit different, of course, yes. And having another impact, things like that. Of course, it gets more and more and more and more and more abstract, so we cannot understand it totally, but we can have an idea. So we are living in the third dimension, and when we add to this dimension, the fourth dimension is time, right? And the fifth dimension is basically, we are thinking, okay, we are living in a time, and it's linear. Like, I'm here, this is my past, this is my future, yeah, I'm born, and so on. It's linear, but it's not. Why? I mean, we can see that due to the choices we make, we might now go a total different direction, or a total different direction, or a total different direction. It is what they call also the butterfly effect, right? And yes, of course, also the choices we made before maybe was another direction. So the butterfly effect, the way of the butterfly, so it's interesting, right? The butterfly effect is, how to explain that? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yes, I make just also maybe me breathing a little deeper than usually. Now it makes big changes at another point of place and time, right? So the butterfly effect is like, okay, when a butterfly, maybe a wing hit of the butterfly in I don't know where, South Africa, can cause a tornado at the North Pole. Because all these things, what we also talked in the last video, the ocean of cause and effect, we don't know really what causes what in the end. Of course, we know certain things that cause other things, but it's very hard to say what causes what. There are so many things happening at the same time, causing so many other things, right? And the whole mass of it makes it more or less stable, right? So even we want to go somewhere else, there will be something pushing in the other direction, maybe, yes? That's another thing. So already here we see, what is this? This is the line, this is one dimension. Now actually all of this takes place on a two-dimensional thing, right? So there are, we can move left, basically move right due to our decisions. Now, usually it is really moving forward. It's like unstoppable, right? And now where comes so this is already everyone lives in the fifth dimension, because we are making our choices day to day. What they call me nowadays with fifth dimension is something else actually, but this is for another video maybe. So of course there are other maybe timelines. Where you exist at the same time. Right? These are the different dimensions, and Allah creates like Khaliq al-Mutlaq. He has to create. These are, of course, also the different possibilities. Now, if they are manifest or not, this is for dispute, but they are there. And it's interesting to say, okay, it all exists at the same time. Yeah? At least when we say it's moving, because here my place exists, also my neighbor's place exists. Like we can see in the material world examples for this time dimensions. So there are ways in the material world. Yes, also here we have ways. There are certain ways that are, or roads that are easier to go, right? That already many people went, so they're easier to go. But we have a whole landscape here also. So there are deserts. Now it gets really deserts, I don't know, water, yes, I just use the same pen for everything. So these are called then time qualities, yes, and of course the celestial bodies through their movement have an impact on these time qualities, yes. So sometimes it might be perceived as a desert, sometimes it might be perceived as a beautiful landscape, as an easy road, sometimes as a bumpy road. Yes, and also depending where you want to go. Maybe your no, okay. Where is my red pen? Anyhow, many people now clicked away. This is too boring. He looks for his red pen. Anyhow, there it is. No concentration span here. This channel is only for those who are into it, right? The other bored ones, they can go. Cannot wait 1 or 2 minutes for some interesting things to be revealed, or have the dopamine, whatever. Oh, now I need. Oh, it's too boring. Now he's talking about other things 1 minute. I don't mind. Who will find this information will find it. So let's say, okay, now we have the red, so this is you, and you want to go here. So maybe it's that you have to cross the desert, right? And yes, this can be of course done. Now there are of course other possibilities, we will come to that later. You know what it will be, the talismans, yeah, and of course also the dhikr. Of course you can make the shift to this timeline quicker. And in rare cases, but these are like what we call saints, or I don't know, you can immediately do that. So many people want that, but it's actually not possible. Yeah, because it's just very, very, very hard. It's like the timeline shifts within 1 moment or 1 night. But this we know is possible. This, or even slower. Yeah, of course staying on this timeline is the easiest. And all the others, they need a little bit of effort to go, yes. At the same time, we have to say there is, yeah, this is another, maybe we go here into the third dimension. But let's stay with that. So we can put more effort, and we can maybe with our usual comprehension, we can go to this reality within 10 years, whatever. Maybe we will put more effort, it will be 6 years. And then, of course, we can utilize other things like talismans, yeah, dhikr, reciting the divine names, and stones. Today we will, in the end, also talk about the Suleymani Aqiqs, yes. This can make the shift quicker, yes, not in one day. It's maybe still some months, maybe 1 year instead of 10 years, but the shift will be there, yes. There's no such a thing like one and done. So this is the two-dimensional plane. So we can actually move forth and back. And actually we can say that the two-dimensional plane has a little bit of a slope. Yes? This time plane. Because if I just let be, I will slowly go down. Yes? So it takes already effort to stay on that. It already takes effort. And if we now put more effort, it's possible to go up. Yes. Now this is the 2-dimension. Now what is the 3rd dimension, yes? Of the time. This is something for the angelic realities and for very maybe certain saints, but we experience it a little bit. So basically you have the time plane, and the 3rd dimension for us, the only thing that is here comprehensible is to see, okay, this is the way here. Yeah, I make it like a road, and here you are on a tower. Yes, and you can look forth or back. Yes, this is the 3rd dimension. So basically if we go through time, okay, we can plan the next minutes, we can plan the next day. The further away it gets, the less actually we have impact on that, right? It's also because it's like a little bit of a foggy area this time, yes. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it gets foggy. But let's say like this, planning ahead like 2 or 3 years, it's not so easy, yes. Or to see what's coming in 2 or 3 years, it's not so easy, yes. So this is the 3rd dimension, and for example angels, there are also different ranks of the angels. They have maybe some can overview a certain part. Let's say this is 1 year. Others can overview an even bigger part, 5 years, and so on, depending on where they are on this 3rd dimension. They can see the whole way and the whole possibilities there. And as I said, we can see maybe 1 way to 3 ways maximum, yes. And we don't know if there is a mountain or a desert in between, right? So these are our qualities, yes. Yeah, so I hope that was comprehensible. This is the reality of the 3D time. So basically, yeah, of course, then there are the angels, they can go forth and back in time. Also the 7 sleepers, what we talked about. Someone dropped an amazing comment. Thanks for that. They are time travelers. Yes, so certain beings, also from the human realm, if they achieve a certain degree, they can go forth and back, up and down, left and right, everywhere, yes. So this is for the time. So we have 3D world, yes, this is the material world, plus time, it's the 4D. Then we have 5D, when we think about the plane already. And we have 6 dimensions. Of course, if someone goes up here, they can look more, like they can look further ahead, yes. This can also be done, yes, for humans, but not so very often. In this channel we are interested mainly about this thing here. It's still comprehensible and easy. How to change to the better, right? And this is also protection, yes. So we use here in this channel the talismans, right? Magic squares connected to names of Allah. And today I want to talk a little bit about Suleymani Aqiqs, because they are very also traditional topic. Very good topic. They are around a long time. And yes, what is the Suleymani Aqiq? It's this here. See it? Choose another one. Yeah, they look basically, they are Aqiqs, agates, which are polished into the form of an eye, yes. And we have different colors here. So the black ones, especially those, for example, I did in the moon and Scorpio time, yes. I have several ones, and they are for example, empowered with the verse "Mashallah la quwwata illa billah." Yes, it's against Nazar. You have also the Suleymani Aqiqs. There are so many. You have also these kinds of Suleiman. I think these are, of course, different qualities. Can be done in a ring. But one thing I have to mention here. Is that you know these things, the Persian or Turkish eyes, yes, which are basically also set against evil eye and things like that. So these energies, they are dragging you down on this timeline, right? Evil eye, whatever. This is why I say, okay, to stay on the line, you have to do some kind of a work, because anyhow we will be dragged down. So yes, this is, I mean, it's good. There's some reality to that, but it's like how you say, drop of water on the hot stone. It's like, it doesn't really change a lot. Whereas, if you make your own, if you get a real Suleymani Aqiq, yeah, and they are not so rare, right? What is rare are the empowered ones, yes, or to make them empowered by yourself. But it's like possible to get them, the Suleymani Aqiqs. They already, not, if they are not empowered, already way stronger than the blue Turkish Persian eyes, yes, like night and day. And then empowered is like very hard to get through the evil eye, yes. After that, yes, of course. We talk another time. So these are the black ones. Now we have also the red or orange ones. I have the two here. These are for manifestation, they call it manifestation Aqiqs, yes. Yes, can be also Sharaf al-Shams. Empowered, like the Sharaf al-Shams Aqiq. By the way, there is only one left for the people who are following since longer time. One is left. These are, okay, we have the protection and then we have the abundance, right? These are for then, because we have two steps. Protection, growth, protection, growth. If we just stay protected, that's good, but yeah, then there will be no growth. I always make the I draw the picture of a tree. Yes, we have a young tree. You see it in the cities and everywhere. There's a young tree, and when they plant a tree, they, especially it's in the wilderness, so they have to make two protections here. They have to make, first of all, stable from the wood. You see it very often. Stability from wood, so that it doesn't break from the wind or stuff. Yes. And then they also put a little bit of a fence around it. Right? This is a protection from the animals. Right? This is very important, because when the animals come and they eat the bark, and you know, if the whole bark is eaten, it dies. If the wind comes, it breaks. So this is the protection. This is like, we can use many techniques, manifestation techniques, protection techniques, visualization, meditation, but one of them is definitely talismans or Suleymani Aqiqs, right? And then you have to come and water it. Yes, bloop, bloop, drops, you know what I mean. This is like attracting the spiritual abundance, yes. These are the Suleymani Aqiqs. Then there are many other things to say. There are also white Suleymani Aqiqs. I have one over there, but I'm not going to get it now. This is for cleansing, because also there can be parasites and the tree and things like that. So we know that these are the different realities we have to go through. And of course, everyone can do them on their own, yes. But sometimes people can also take help, right? And then the tree grows slowly, 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 slowly. This is the thing that happens, transformation. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Now if we have more of this water, it might get quicker. If we have more maybe of some dung, compost, it may quicker, right? If we choose a tree that grows quicker, grows quicker. If we choose a tree that grows fruits, there will be fruits. And so on. Yes, so this is why I'm also, for example, this talisman I changed to call them seed talismans, because many of them, or some of them, they are like a seed. You plant a tree and it grows. Yes. Yes. And these are the transformations we can bring about in our lives for the better. Yes. So all the channel is about this kind of stuff. Today I don't have a square for you. Oh yeah, why not? Why not? Mubin. Square. It's not to be found in the books. So if you check my other videos, there are all kinds of squares for protection, for things. This is one for manifestation, Mubin. Allah's name from La ilaha illallah al-Malik al-Haq al-Mubin. And in Surah Yasin it's mentioned a lot. Not as the name of Allah, but the word itself is Mubin, mentioned a lot. So let's dive into that. So we have the square, Mubin, and what its meaning? This square is very good to write in the next year. Yes, it's for manifestation. It's meaning the obvious one, the manifest one. Allah's property as the manifest. Yes. So how I write it? I write it like that. Sorry, no. Actually, other way around. This is the Mubin square, adding up to 102. Right. Now a little bit of an analysis about Mubin also. So Mim stands obviously for the Prophet Muhammad. Then you have Ba, it stands for Imam Ali, right? Because the whole Quran is in the Fatiha, the whole Fatiha is in the Bismillah, the whole Bismillah is in the Ba, and the whole Ba is in the dot, and the dot is Ali. It's a hadith, right? Muhammad Ali, the opposite, when you turn the dot on the other side, it's Noon. So that is Fatima to Zahra, male and female. And in between, we have Hassan and Hussein, what comes from them. Also beneath the two dots, male. So all the galactic history is in the name Mubin, and it's obvious sign for us. Yes. What else? So this you can use for manifestations, manifestation purposes, intentions. Whoever wants to learn more about this, I have the pre-recorded courses. Just contact me. It's in the link video description. You should find how you contact me. And whoever wants to order a talisman, contact me. And also, because now I'm a little bit trying to get a little bit more, maybe some people observe this professional at YouTube. I don't know. Let me know if this should get like more modern, or I stay with this very old style, low, I don't want to say quality, low tech, let's call it low tech, because the quality is very good. Low tech strategy, not too much cuts, maybe not too much AI, this is like Stone Age chart. At least it's a flipboard, not a, charcoal, or, you know what I mean, from the school times. It's a whiteboard, sorry. So, yes, let me know that. It's already 30 minutes, once again. Keep the beats moving. Salams, like, subscribe, share if you like. And have a very, very, very nice day.